Awesome. Thank you so much for approving the marketing and the proof that's going to go in the MLS. And we are going to be live here very, very shortly. So a lot of things are going to start happening. And the main thing is we are going to start receiving requests for showings. This is exactly what we want to have happen. No one can buy your house unless they actually come see it. Well, I mean, they could, but chances of that are slim. So we want people to come see it. Now, the first couple of weeks of the listing is kind of the hot period. So you're going to have more showings right away than you would as if the days on market kind of get up. And the reason for that is we have a pool of buyers who are currently looking. Right, so they've seen every home within their search criteria or what that may be. So when your home pops into the MLS, if they haven't already seen it through some of the coming soon marketing or anything like that, it's going to pop in their radar right away. And since the market is so active, they're going to schedule a showing right away. So we're dealing with the current pool of buyers that are actively looking right now. Once that current pool of buyers has seen the house, it tends to slow down a little bit because now we're only getting showings from the new buyers that come into the market versus that initial big pool. So that's why it's really, really important to have things as good as possible within the first couple of weeks in that hot period. What's going to happen now is you're going to start to receive showing requests. So we use a software called ShowingTime, and it's actually really awesome. It's built directly into the MLS, so it really makes it easy for the buyer's agents to request showings, and it's easy for us on our side to track the showings and systematically get follow-up on each of those showings. So what's going to happen is when a buyer's agent goes in and picks a showing time and makes a request, you're going to receive a text message with the date and the time and the agent who has requested the showing. In order to confirm, because hopefully nobody's going to be coming to your house without a confirmed appointment, you're going to either text back a Y or an N. Obviously, Y is for yes, showing's confirmed, come on by. An N is if the time doesn't work, and then it's going to kick back to that buyer's agent and they're going to be able to request a new time. So if we had previously talked about showing time restrictions or lead times, those are going to be built into the system. So I may text you or call you with special requests just in case there may be exceptions to those. But essentially, the system does a really good job of managing all that. Another thing that it does is sets us up for very valuable feedback from those showings. So every showing is going to get a questionnaire with a lot of those questions that we talked about during our listing consultation. It's going to provide a lot of great feedback from the point of view of the the buyer's agent and the buyer themselves. So those go out automatically and they do a pretty good job of getting the information. But the next step is for me to follow up and go a little bit deeper into that feedback so that you can get the information that you need as we go forward on the market. So as the showing feedback comes in, I'm going to forward that over to you and just know that that's happening. But it does take some time. It's not very often where we get showing feedback right after the showing. So sometimes it takes a couple days. So I ask you to be a little bit patient. We'll get you the feedback that I know you want. You really want to know how the showings went because it's exciting and a little awkward too when you got strange people walking through your house. So that's a little bit about showing requests and how to confirm and get people walking through your house.